Yeah. We don't take no L. Look, I just want that cash, I just want that bag. If that hurt your feelings, I ain't sorry, take this Prada bag. I ain't got no time, so if you ask, I might not hit you back. I just need some laughs, so watch me step it back like Michael Jackson. I ain't Arizona to the T, I don't go half and half. I don't want you, baby, I don't give a fuck about what we had. I'ma run it up, then I'ma spend it, I'ma get it back.
Keep it gangsta. Yeah. Man, let's see, everybody got to tap into that round wave, man.
You ain't balling until you got you a beans. That's all that got me a Benz.
That round wave shit is crazy.
Yo, you hear me?
Oh, this Perry.
Oh, start us off. Hit us.
That's one shot.
Yeah.
Oh, we locked in. We good?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all tuned into the Real Shit Podcast. She's your boy Trilly. I'm here with my brothers as always. E in the building. What's good, E?
What up, man? What up?
How you feeling? G in the building. What's good?
And this is episode 18. We got a guest on there. His name was Kody. Kody XOXO on Instagram, man. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's a good. Should be a good one.
All right, sir. What's good, bro?
Gangster, what's poppin' with you?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm feeling real good. We got some aunties is back
Aunties,
in the building.
you know what I'm saying? 100 subscribers, aunties. It's crazy.
Let's really clap it up for that 100 subscribers, bro.
I need some. Let's go.
100 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? It may not be a accomplishment.
Yes. What's that, June? Yeah, since June, yeah. So, we've been working. Let's
consistent, baby.
A real firm introduction. We here with entrepreneur, fashion expert, artist. Let the people know who you are, man.
That's love. Look, we here with the Real Shit Podcast, man.
We here.
It's Kody XOXO out of Buffalo, New York. I know what time it is, man.
Hey, get to it.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah, of course, man. You tapped in with us.
That's a
Good.
fact.
Let's get to it. You know what time it is, man.
That's a fact. So you an artist, a musical artist, and I was listening to your music.
Don't hurt yourself on that.
I tapped into that shit too. I tell you what song I definitely like on there.
Okay.
People may not agree with me, but me personally, I feel like I know where you came from on that song. To reason why I like that song.
What song is it?
I'm waiting for my man to finish this question.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead.
What?
My brother was finishing this question. You said something. This is how it was going on.
Okay. But we're gonna talk about your music aspect and everything. You know what I'm saying? So you from Buffalo, New York?
From Buffalo, New York. Born and raised.
Born and raised,
Buffalo, New York. Spent a few years in Texas.
Okay.
Killeen, Texas. It's like a military neighborhood type.
Oh yeah, our boy was,
He was stationed there.
Shout out Mike.
Wait, so you went to the military?
No, I had an aunt, and I stayed with my aunt out there for a few years. That just giving y'all a little backstory on what kind of molded over the time. So I was born and raised in Buffalo, but that few years in Texas actually gave me a different look on fashion and music and all that because of the heat. Really, it was the heat, so my style had to completely change living in Buffalo
To Texas.
To Texas, right?
Yeah.
So that's when you started making more clothes differently, basically.
Well, yes and no. It was more of I was just taking all of my ordinary pieces and turning them shit into summer clothes. Jeans, cut them shit to shorts. Shirts, cut the sleeves off, stuff like that. I was young at that time, so I didn't really find my style just yet, but I was in the zone at that time as far as style and picking up on new stuff for sure.
What type of person was you when you was growing up?
Man, I was a dancer. I was a dancer type of dude.
Look, you was out here. You a jerk.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
It's crazy. I was gonna say that shit too, bro.
Jerk inspiration, dog. New Boys, like Young Sam, I used to have like all the color spectros,
making all the
pin
YouTube
dropping,
videos and
doing
shit.
all that shit.
Yeah. They was catching views though.
Different
I ain't gonna
color
lie to you.
skinny
Bro,
jeans.
when you was on that, they was catching
that
views.
era, like if you did it, especially and that's like mixed with like Tumblr too. So if you got into that,
And if you definitely know how to do that pin drop, you was the master at that motherfucker. 'Cause listen, that motherfucker was hard to do. I
nigga,
promise
you too
God.
big to be trying to do that.
I used to be trying to do the pin drop. I said, God damn, that shit hurt. These niggas, yo, for real though, because like it's a move that you just like. It's not something like usual move. You really gotta catch yourself. You really want to get the groove right with that motherfucker. You really gotta exactly. And you gotta make that, and then you gotta go into a next move. If you ain't got that shit good, well, that shit ain't
I was
working.
in the living room just learning that shit.
Because everybody was practicing that motherfucker though.
No, for real. They had new boys and had everybody doing that shit.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Shit, gangsters start motherfucking jerking and shit.
That shit was
Did you ever like battle dance niggas?
Yo, I
That
was
shit used to
into
be popular,
crumping a
too.
little bit, and I battled like once or twice, but wasn't really my wave. Like battling wasn't really I'm more of like a club circle open up. I'm gonna go off.
Take a show off real quick.
You still on that today or?
Man, you know I gotta keep it cool. So I gotta keep it player. So you don't wanna, with that knowledge though, now I can hit some epic ass casual dances. You know, when you got that dance knowledge, you figure out how to really catch your jig crazy. So I don't even really be on that too much no more.
Once you know how to get into your next move and you get into that motherfucker, listen, that shit gonna look nice to the next person. And they gonna fuck with you.
I promise you, nothing will defeat a slow, smooth Dougie. If you get to hitting that bitch right, it don't matter what you doing. It's over with.
Listen, once that one person see you, everybody coming, because they don't know what's going on.
You get two flashes, nigga, you better get the.
Somebody's gonna hit the flow.
Stir that shit up.
So enough with the dancing shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't come up here and say you. Dancing, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's part of the background.
Yeah,
It's part of the
We
background.
was getting through it with.
It's part of the background.
Because I did want to tap into the drink. What did something like transpire from you to go from like Buffalo to Texas, where that had to happen? Because I like to dive balls. I go deep into like questions with every because you guys see, you know what I'm saying?
sure.
With questions, we always want to figure out the full upbringing that molded you to who you are today.
For sure. So, okay, you did say a lot. Can you like restate your question one more time?
My fault. Is it a reason why you went from Buffalo and spent those years in Texas?
Okay. No, I was actually forced to.
Oh, so
Damn.
Tight. It was literally just the summers. We went one summer, and we just loved it. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to just move down there. Why not?
Oh, that's not okay.
Tight. And then I was just living down there for like 3 years straight, and it was boring, to be honest. It was boring. A lot of time just to myself in the room playing the Wii, just.
That game was just that shit too.
Yeah, no. It was
wild
that
shit.
type.
So
It was wild,
like,
it was
what
wild.
happened to get you into that fashion career when you was out there being boring, playing the Wii and
Yeah,
shit like that?
yeah,
So that
yeah.
just happened to get you into that fashion career to make yourself like more excited and shit like that?
It was all of the knowledge and like excitement I had to go back to the city, being how big Texas is. It was like I can't wait to just go back and give everybody this knowledge back in the town of what I'm seeing. Like,
Show something different.
so yeah, because at that age, definitely nobody has. We wasn't traveling at that age. 12, 13. You ain't kids would be lucky if they traveling. Because it's really come down to your parents at that. It's not really on
Bread
you.
if you try.
So
Type shit.
was you getting that like, exposure out there in Texas like as much as you wanted to?
Nah,
What-
I wasn't at all. I wasn't even barely even go outside. You know, I was in a military household, so
Right.
she wasn't even really big into clothes and all that expressing yourself and different stuff. Like, it was uniform style and all that, and that's really what kind of molded my style now to be uniform, prep type, chic. Is my aunt was being so stern on just what we couldn't wear, what we could wear. Most of our fits was just casual and clean.
So what gets you based into going into the rap of your career now? So like you hit that model career, like you said, you moved from Buffalo to Texas, but that got you motivated to go into doing more model and stuff like that for the summer clothes and stuff like that. Now you based back into Buffalo. Is that what got you into doing like more rap and stuff like that? Because you see stuff out there, or is it something else?
It was literally the town. I seen what it was, and I knew the music, the unreleased shit that I had. Right. I'm like, this shit needs to be heard type shit. This shit needs to be heard. And I'm looking around and not throwing no shade on no Buffalo artists at all. I was just like, I got the hits. And these ain't, this is not what the town need as far as the direction. And around that time, it was big on gang type music. Drill rap was huge. You know, we take crazy inspiration from Chicago. Right. I take crazy inspiration from Chief Keef. Is one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to the music and style and being in the whole artistry, stuff like that. So, but I was thinking more of, we need people that's smiling type shit. Like, we just need more people that's smiling, that's expressing themselves.
And how they feel and shit like that.
Right.
So like, when I said again in the beginning of the episode, when I said me personally, the favorite song that I like from you is the song Love.
That's crazy.
And it's because like it's the way how it come off. I feel like in that song you came in like, damn, on this beat I feel it. I know what I want to say on it, and this is how I'm gonna move on it.
Yes.
And it didn't matter how it sound or if it had mixed into it or not, but you knew how you wanted to do on it and how it came out. So it sounded good, and I'm like, damn, this shit really a bop. So you. A little more, you know what I'm saying, like everything to it, that shit, it's a song. I like it. Me personally, I like that song. I think that's probably the best song that you dropped personally all around.
That's love, no pun intended. That's love, no pun intended. But I got a story behind that song. Right. My name is Kody XOXO, which is basically, y'all know what XOXO stand for?
I thought it was like love, right?
Yeah, it stands for love. So my name is basically Kody Love, and that's the first song that I dropped, which was Love.
Right.
So it kind of, for the second phase of my career, which was the music aspect, and I was in a group called Thrax, and it's a long.
I was about to get into that.
It's a long story. We could definitely get into that. But yeah, I was like, that gotta be my first song, Love. And as soon as I popped off, I want to talk about fashion. Don't got too much time to acknowledge, because at that time, I didn't know too much about fashion. I was just getting into fashion, but I knew I had the music. So. Yeah, that's just a little story behind that
shit,
love song. So
that shit good because like it really, like I said, he told me, he was like, yeah, he put in the group chat like, yo, this is best song right here. I'm like,
I know.
He already and then me personally, who I am, I go check out everything. I don't sit there just go off of one base. And I went through the whole thing. Listen, me and my girl today, promise you, swear to God, we sitting in my car. You know what I'm saying? Might be down right now, but it is what it is. We sitting in my motherfucker. I'm like, yo. We got interviews today, but you know what I'm saying? His name Kody XOXO. You know what I'm saying? Play his songs, and I'm listening. I'm like, nah, this love shit, I like this. Like, it ain't really fit. Like, if you really listen to it, that shit really sound nice. You really just gotta listen to it. Like, just tune in by yourself, whatever you gotta do. Have it. You know, you gotta have your music loud, because if you don't have it loud, you're not really listening. To be honest, you're not listening. Exactly, you're not listening. If you don't got your shit loud, you're not listening.
It gotta be louder. You need them headphones.
Exactly,
one or the other.
You have to, because you really gotta understand. Like, it might not sound right on the beat, but it sound right what he's saying. That's all that matters. But we're gonna go ahead, tune into the next part. I don't want to keep holding up.
I wanted to get into that because listen, like. We know that, like, I like how I do want to speak on that on the latest piece of art is how you orchestrated it. How is it? What is it? Good plays,
good plays and good music.
So the good plays, I like how you put it together because it's such a switch from, like you saying, it's good plays. Like this is that.
Yes.
So how I'm saying Love is his favorite song is understandable because these is good plays. This is that shit where it's like this gonna get it going, but then you go into that second phase, which is my favorite. And we slide in psychedelics, and the song is just crazy.
The music.
I like psychedelics.
The beat, the flow is amazing. Fire song, super fire song. But now we're gonna go all the way back because I know the Kody Thrax. This is
For
like
real,
SoundCloud.
Yeah.
The first that I hear. So how'd you get into the group Thrax? Like how did that start off?
Well, man, it started off like every group, man, high school. Sports, just chilling, backyard shit, smoking, gambling, just normal, everyday shit. Like, and boys like, man, we got to do something bigger with this shit. Like, we sitting around, we always laughing. So it's like, man, we must got something that need to be heard. We laughing every day, and we freestyling. Just in the back throwing on beats, freestyling. And there was one day where my mans came over, and he was like, we was freestyling off this one beat, and he like, y'all got to take that to the studio. Y'all got to take that to the studio. Like, that's the one. So we, in my room, all around my phone, doing the chorus. We be quiet. He doing his verse. Be quiet. He got to do his verse so we can have it, memorize it. We can memorize it. When we go to the studio, we could lay it down. So when we recorded that first voice memo, I said I listened to that shit like 100 times. Took that shit to the studio, and It's Lit was made. And from there, it's crazy because there's 3 of us in the Thrax group. Kody Thrax, Hoops Baby, and Lauren Thrax. Those was the main 3 artists on Thrax. And Lauren Thrax didn't make the studio that day. And we had to record it that day. We laid that shit without him, and that shit ended up being a smash.
Niggas did bad and bougie.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
exactly. It was exactly that type of situation. Bro ain't come to the studio, and we just laid that shit.
And it'd be better without him, basically.
And it was better.
Not to be
I
that,
don't
make
want
it
to say
that
it was
way.
better without him, but
It
low
just
key it
worked
probably
out.
was because his flow. He probably would have did some whole other. I know my boys. He probably would have did some whole other shit on that. We would probably just been like, cool, fuck it. We was young. We wasn't.
We gonna still put it out
Type
regardless.
shit just to put it out. But now that I really go back and listen to it, I'm kind of happy we didn't put him on there. Or we didn't put him on. I'm kind of happy he didn't make that studio session because it benefited him in the end too because he was still part of Thrax. It's like, man. You know what I mean? Just like Takeoff was like, who left out bad?
I wasn't.
I wasn't left. And I'm still getting money.
I'm still
So-
here doing this interview.
Exactly.
So is that group still around now, or is it like not? Is it not still going no more?
No, that group is completely
Shut
broken
down?
apart.
It's done?
Completely just, yeah, the music aspect of the group is completely just broken apart. But I'm still doing music, and Hoops Baby still doing music. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna speak.
Y'all
for.
still friends?
Yeah, we still friends. We still friends.
Is it so? It's personal reasons why that music group went down, basically.
For sure. Definitely personal reasons, and it's more on when we was making the transition from just backyard kids to actually trying to get somewhat global or somewhat international with the shit. It was just a disconnection. And just worried about the wrong things. And it was already like rumors was getting brung up because once you get a certain amount of, not a certain amount,
Attention.
but no, not tension, but notoriety.
Right.
Just in your city or neighborhood or whatever, rumors gonna start to come out. People gonna start to some stuff gonna be made up, some stuff gonna be true. It's just how much dirt was you doing?
Right.
To where when we really start gaining some traction, people gonna be like, yo, bruh, just you don't want to work with him because he.
Right.
And it was that.
That's why I hope all people listen. Be forward with your group, whatever you do. Listen, if you ain't got a group and you can't trust your group, don't put them together with you. You might as well work by yourself. That's true. The people that we all put together, we trust and believe into each other. This is why we do what we do.
And that's why I started out every day. I'm here with my brother.
Listen, like he said, it's Real Shit Podcast. It's always gonna keep flowing. Be honest with yourself and be honest with the people that you put on. If you don't want to move with them, why keep going?
Because I fuck with the Why Not drink.
Oh
Why
yeah,
Not That's the first shit I heard on SoundCloud by like the Thrax, the whole shit y'all had going on. And that shit was tough.
I had aspirations of performing that in front of large crowds.
Like
man.
a whole bunch of
large crowds for
That's
sure.
Yo, but what artist inspired you? I know you said Chief Keef earlier, but like elaborate on.
So Good Place and Good Music actually was inspired by Mobb Deep.
Right.
Mobb Deep,
Yo,
the infamous,
mean a lot.
the album.
I know exactly what you're talking
It was literally inspired from that album, just with with the Good Plays part. The Good Music part was literally like psychedelics is shook ones too to me. It's like a shook one, yeah. So Mobb Deep, and it's really different. Like I got music inspiration, and I got rapper music inspiration. I got rapper style inspiration.
Right. Okay.
So as to answer your question, which is music inspiration, it would definitely be Mobb Deep, Young Thug, Chief Keef, Soulja Boy, ASAP. Yeah.
The Soulja Boy, Soulja Boy got some shit.
I am 24.
24. Okay.
Wow.
I've been telling people.
It's crazy because I was not expecting that age at all.
You thought I was younger or older?
Older. Well, just because your mindset, exactly, because your mindset, the way you talk, I would expect you to be like, yeah, I'm 26, 27 type shit.
Right.
When you said 24, that shocked me, because like the way your mindset is.
We good. I like that orange one. I might fuck with
Yo,
that.
auntie, listen, auntie, she.
All right, we here.
Yo, so you said about your inspiration and what inspired you for the rapping joint. You know what I hear though?
What you hear in my music?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I hear Kid Cudi.
Yo, I love that. I love that for me.
That's what I hear. It's like the sound. And somewhat the style. Like that's what I've been hearing on there.
Yeah. I don't listen to Cudi too much, but I fuck with his music. I fuck with his vibe.
Nah, listen. We fuck with old Cudi. I don't know what the fuck.
The new shit that
Wedding dress cut Cudi.
Yeah.
I can't do wedding dress Cudi.
Because it's crazy. Because when I was listening to the song that like he said, which I said that like the first song that you said in the group chat, you said, "Yo, I was hearing Wiz Khalifa out of that song." Then I listened to another song. I was like, "Damn, I now hear 50 Cent." I'm like, "Damn, all right, bro." I swear, yo, listen, it's not the way he rapped. Like I said, exactly. The way he was sounding and the way he was rapping on the thing and the way he was like his voice, it sounded like a low key 50 Cent on there. I'm like, all right, but the one that y'all was saying, it sounded like a Wiz Khalifa thing. Like if I'm getting high and shit like that, now that shit bobbing, yada yada yada. The song I like personally, it's just something like regularly. I'm high as hell. That shit fire as fuck. I'm like, oh yeah,
So,
he really getting into that motherfucker.
So I got a question. When you make your music, do you be high? Do you be saucy? Like,
Yeah, that's a fact.
No, because all rappers not like that. See, me, I feel like I'm nice when I'm saucy.
Now, my boy Sarky be talking though. Sarky be talking.
I ain't a rapper.
Like
I don't need that much.
Now, do you write your music?
Shit. Nah, I just
right off the dome.
I ain't no rapper at all, bro.
He freestyle.
Right off the dome.
I be baked when I'm making my concepts. When I'm at home just cooking up some shit, I'm smoking while I'm writing type shit, but I can't get high and go to the studio. That's what makes me a little different, I guess, a lot of people, which they smoke and record. I can't do that.
Oh, you gotta be focused.
Yeah, I gotta be like, I can sip a little bit and record, but I can't smoke and record.
That should like make you like more into it or no?
When I smoke and record, I just go into a mode where I'm not as serious as I was if I just came in that shit not high. I go in more trying to do like this swaggy flow and shit like that, but when I'm sober, I be knowing like, cause some songs you want to go in there and have that swaggy flow and shit like that for people to feel that, but
yeah, that's exactly
when you want to go in there and you want to put something down and you want them to hear the lyrics, then it's no swag. You need to
really gotta put some shit
on
on
point type shit, like on them punches, in and out them punches, you gotta be on point.
So like, have your studio person that was recording for you like ever been like honest with you or some shit like that? Like, yo,
sure.
Yeah, cause like, you know what I'm saying? If he don't like it, he like, yo, bro, we do it again. We gotta do it again because you missed this beat right here, or some types of shit like that.
For sure, I make sure
that's
you tell
love.
me.
I'm
most of the time I'm pretty confident on my concepts. Like when I go in the studio, I'm like, I know producer barely got to tell me anything. Do your job, edit that shit up, go crazy. Only thing you got to tell me is if I'm off pitch.
Right.
Because I know the lyrics, I know the concept, I know that's going to be there. So as far as, do he need to tell me, do he need to be honest? Yeah, he's honest all the time. He tell me it's fucking fire.
You're right.
I like that. He's honest all the time.
Exactly.
Be honest.
So, go ahead.
No, he's honest all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So,
shout out Rich Ellis, man.
Who?
That's all you said.
I forgot.
He had a great question of.
Okay, hold on. My bad, gang.
No.
But listen,
that auntie's fucking him up.
Don't do that.
Auntie.
First rappers.
Yeah, that sound like Trey G, right?
Pat me that.
Oh,
so, do you,
Yep.
as an artist,
What's your favorite feature?
who would you want to feature with, or who you want to feature on? Like, if you had to pick anybody, who would it be?
That's really two good ass questions. Who song would I want to feature on, and who would I want to feature on my track?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Pick one.
I know.
Can't pick two though.
You could probably pick two.
So, to song to feature on,
Yeah.
I'm going with SZA.
Ooh, all right.
I'm going with SZA.
That's not a bad pick.
Which we can get into my. I got another album coming real soon, which is more slowed down. It's more EXO vibes. Like,
See, I'm a type of nigga. I love R&B, bro. That late night when you just chilling, vibing. I don't want to be rah all fucking day. You feel me? I like to chill, relax, get my mind right. You feel me?
He 30. Yeah.
So, like, damn, man. I'm still 28. I'm in my prime. What is you talking about, nigga?
Nigga, that definitely was. Y'all need to put on that motherfucking Aretha right there. I sit in my car.
Listen,
in the tub. I'll fuck with Aretha.
That's a clip. That's real shit though. That's how I am in the morning though. Like my R&B is early morning on my commute to work. So I feel you though, for sure.
Yeah, y'all do
So,
something bad, Grandpa.
to finish up your question, I would feature on SZA's song, and to feature on my track, it'll probably have to be A$AP Rocky. Because of where I'm at right now, I would love to blast, which I like to call it, as far like posting, I call it blasting. Because we blasting, you know what I mean? I would love to blast with A$AP Rocky on the aspect of fashion and music in a video.
Yeah, that's crazy. Cause that was a good answer.
good answer.
Because me personally, I wouldn't think you would pick A$AP Rocky. I think you would pick somebody else. Like,
But he
A$AP Rocky?
He give me
gives
that vibe of something different. Like,
right, but like,
you
so
feel
like the
me?
Weekend type shit, or more of a smooth type of team, like nothing to go into crazy. But he said like A$AP Rocky. That shit threw me off. Like, hold on. Whoa, where A$AP Rocky come from?
A$AP Rocky. Oh, you probably missed it. I mentioned him in my
Like
some
early,
of my music and style inspiration.
Yeah.
For sure. Like Goldie, Peso, LSB, like around that time, Rocky was.
Y'all say it all the time. I think Long Live A$AP is like a top 10 project.
It is.
Ever.
Like I'm talking about, he was. Some of y'all favorite brands now. Rocky been talking about that and doing that, and the whole A$AP. Shout out to the whole A$AP.
Hold
They
on.
been doing that.
Let me switch this question.
Go ahead.
Because A$AP inspired you in rapping, but did A$AP inspire you in fashion?
Bro, he said that. Yes.
Inspired me in both.
You said it, but he said it, but he ain't say it.
So Rocky,
Sarky paying attention.
He did though, because he two questioned it. He said who inspired me musically and who inspired me with
I
fashion.
heard him say that.
So why the
I
fuck
want you to go deep. No,
so you want me to dive into it a little bit more? Yeah, Rocky. Man, he's the reason why I wanted gold grills. Literally the reason why I wanted gold grills. Tying the t-shirt around your head, tying the bandana around your head, just having. He was mix and matching high fashion, which was like
He was though.
not. It was not called for at the time. Nobody even wanted that shit at the time.
You right.
And it was like he got shunned for that shit. And that's why we're just now noticing about A$AP Rocky.
Right.
It's not Rihanna that really blew him up. It's he really put a name for himself, and that's why Rihanna liked him.
That's smart though.
If you know,
He
you
go.
know.
He do his thing.
That threw me off, low key, with Rihanna again with Brody though. Not saying like that though, but it's like you'll go with. You feel me? That's a different. That's they don't match up to me. Like I don't feel like they match up. Like in the sense of like
Because how big she
background.
was.
Like not even, like
I
you
think
feel
I know
me?
Like background. No, see, Rihanna is just so big into fashion. She just
Hell
wanna have
yeah,
fashion.
because that
It's
pregnancy
just
though.
she wanted a dude that could complement her style. She run Fenty, so right lingerie. We ain't worried about Rihanna getting sexy,
Right. Shit.
But that's fine. When have we really known for Rihanna putting fits?
But Rihanna
We ain't never
beautiful.
really known her for that.
But she beautiful as hell. She can put on.
I don't look at her though. She in
see
New
it all
York
the time.
every other day getting
Right.
flicked up on the street.
Or should I just start with my question?
Yeah, go with your question.
Right off with your question.
All right. So my question was, would you say something about grills? Like, is that like something that you did for like a fashion, like you wanted for a fashion, or is that just like a look? Because me personally, I had braces.
Right.
My braces not on right now, but when I had braces, like I like it. Like, it's like when I thought I was gonna get, I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna want this because people gonna try me train mouth or some bullshit like that. But when I understand like how it really look on me, and when I smile, that shit give me like a good look and shit like that. It give me is it a fashion or is it a look to you? Because I want grills. Fuck these braces shit. I want some grills. I want some gold shit in my mouth. Not gold, but even like silver shit in my mouth. Just to be like shiny. Just to be. You know what I'm saying? Right. I don't smile a lot, but shit, now I got something to smile for.
Exactly. See, yeah, it's more about fashion for sure. You could do so many different styles with grills.
Right.
That's a fact.
Like, man, after this podcast, go look up Steve Lacy grills. Them shits are crazy.
Yo, Steve Lacy be fucking snapping with his shit. Fashion wise too though.
Fashion wise and music wise, Steve Lacy.
He got some shit, yeah.
He going like
I found him from TikTok shit, yeah. Steve Lacy.
For sure. Everybody really figured
that's
him
pretty
out
much
from
from TikTok, but
yeah.
But that's the world.
Yeah, it's more of like a fashion statement for sure, less than a look.
So it's not. So for you, it's not a look. For me, because I'm not into fashion shit.
Okay. You know, for me. Personally, it's a look.
Oh, okay.
For me, personally, it's a look. I'm not my style don't really got nothing to do with grills, to be honest.
Right. Okay.
I will rock them, but if I'm coming on some Virgil tip or something like that, you know what I mean? I throw them in. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because your style different. Like, you definitely got a different style. So.
Chic. It's more of like it's a uniform type style. Right now, I'm on my greaser tip, but
and you know what's crazy though? I noticed this, like, obviously, like, family ties type shit. Yeah. So I noticed that, like, when we did the cruise.
Yo, I'm telling you,
cruise was fucking crazy.
Oh yeah,
he was with me on the cruise.
Oh man, I already know.
So
I'm going on one next month.
Yo, when we did the cruise, like, we seen that shit off rip, like, fashion wise. He was coming with shit. I ain't gonna hold you, like, and I'm gonna be completely honest. I ain't seen nobody. Not in the city, not on the internet with the Kappa fucking slides, bro. The shits with the
bro. I was the first one to have this.
I was about to say I've never seen with nobody in it.
No, not.
But say you ain't bring the red.
Kappa slides. They was the thick, big slides at the time. I was the first one. If not to have them in Buffalo time.
Man,
I've never seen.
You supposed to bring that cane with you too, bro. You gotta bring that cane with you.
Because when
the cane would have finished the fit.
When I seen them shits, a cane with slides.
Yes.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah. No, listen. You're a Kappa. You gotta bring that cane.
No. We're talking about the brand. I'm not a
The brand. We're not talking about stepping. Hey, y'all know them niggas gonna be mad that y'all doing that, right? They gonna be hot. They gonna be pissed off.
Shout out to all the Kappas.
But we talking about the brand, the Kappa shit.
Oh yeah,
Kappa sweats and stuff.
It was like, yo, bro, he had some slide. Bro, I seen them shits. I'm like, yo, this shit is so crazy. I've never seen nobody come with them shits ever in my life. This was tough. That cruise was crazy though.
Yeah, she was
That's
crazy.
why I seen the style. It was a lot different than what everybody else was doing. That shit was.
Yeah. On that cruise, I was really testing a lot of things, like testing the over the knee shorts, testing just the loafer style. I came with the Puma joints with the no socks. Just a lot of experimenting. Just he witnessed a lot of my experiment phases.
The nigga threw in like a Hollister vibe because he had the fucking button up collar up with the fucking shell. It was he was doing.
So
a lot
basically,
of shit.
you're not like employed to somebody. Like you're not like with Fashion Nova. Like you like.
No, I'm a freelance. I'm a freelance.
You see your own purchase type and get.
No, I don't do no commercial modeling.
So do you have? Well, probably most likely. Do you got like a website or anything?
No, I don't need a website. I don't need a website because Instagram's my website. I'm not.
Honestly.
Well, Clear My, which is my group, and we could dig into that a little bit more. It's just two of us and that. But no, right now I don't have a website. Don't really need one because I'm not looking to be booked. You know what I mean? I'm looking to be hired.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by like is to hire to be booked? Because like,
bro, you gonna get the bread.
Because you looking to be hired or you looking to be booked? Like what do you mean like? Because like booked mean like a contract wise or like hired mean like
hired is more contract wise.
Booked is like
temporarily.
We want you to just come model this real quick and
Right.
then go about your
So
business.
you want to be more high, like boom. So I want this money, right? Like I don't want no bullshit, like don't cut me off or anything like that.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
For sure.
So have you done anybody?
Bro, a bunch of shit. Anybody you really know in the town done probably hit me up or been in my DM or something of that nature. It's just most of my work doesn't long term fit what they're trying to do. And I never really want to, it's all about the long term with me. I never really want to work with a designer or an artist or something like that, and my work don't really fit along that specific project wouldn't fit along my timeline. You know what I mean? So I would want to promote your project until I die.
Yeah, man, that's appreciation right
That's
there.
the go. Like,
Yeah,
since
that's
I'm
a
on this
cool fact.
podcast right now, I'm promoting this shit until the podcast is discontinued, which I hopefully will never happen.
That ain't gonna happen.
Type shit.
That ain't gonna
But
happen around here.
That's the,
We
that's
family,
the goal.
baby.
It's like, that's the goal with it.
So like, I was gonna say like into like a part like, I could probably wait to the end of the episode if anybody got anything else to say. But what I was gonna say is something like you said, like you're a model.
Yeah.
Would you mind like modeling for like wearing our brand and shit like that, like our Real Shit Podcast, shit like that? Because we got a website. Our shit should be dropping soon. We got a festival. That shit is very soon.
For sure.
We want everybody to tap into our shit. We want everybody to appreciate us. Like I said, everything we here. You know what I'm saying? We grown. We here.
For sure.
It's our time. It's our time. It's our time. Yeah, for real. It's our time. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand who we are as a person, as a group. People may think like, oh, they just some guys that just grew up together. No, this is a family to us. To us four, this is a family. We on the game every night. Even if he don't got an Xbox, we still talk to him. People don't talk to their
It's
kids.
crossplay games. He could be on there.
He can be. But he the lazy one. He the lazy one.
My boy be putting in that work.
He the lazy one.
My boy
He
be
the lazy one. Listen.
busy.
My boy
Exactly.
putting in that work.
You're busy, so in reality, it's just us.
Y'all saying he don't
He
got a
using
game
our
at all?
content.
He
He
using
got-
I was saying, I thought he had a different system. I thought he had a different system.
Okay.
No, but I wanted to tap into what he was saying with that because, or like how you were saying, like if you gonna do something, it got to be in the long run, and especially in the fashion world, I look at stuff like this, right? And I'm a type of person that I'm like completely honest when it comes to certain shit. Like I'm not the super most fashionable person, but I look at shit like this, right? I'll see up and coming brands, and they'll put something out, and it'll be like, I don't know, chasing bags for life. And no, I'm just being completely honest. Chasing bags for life, and they'll throw it on a sweatsuit.
Shit look like the next motherfucker that threw that
That's
shit out. Like,
me
last
personally. That's not something that's like
week. He want to buy.
I wouldn't buy it, or the majority of the world wouldn't buy it. Right. And I think when people come into the mindset of them trying to do their own clothing thing, they don't come into it with that. They look at like, now obviously certain things people make just for certain people.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't think when you think like that, you can't expect it to go here,
Exactly.
if you only making it for right here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that chasing bags for life, you're not gonna see that damn sweatsuit in Macy's.
You damn right.
You're not gonna see it in no department
He's
stores.
definitely not.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like it makes sense where you like, y'all could hit me up, and even if it came to like the money, because some people like they'll let money be like, yo, we got this much for you. And it'll sound good, but like at the end, it's like, damn, do I really want to put myself in a position to wear some shit like that? And I don't even really support it for real. Yeah. So like, I get what you were saying on that.
So I want to just touch on. I tuned into a few episodes. You know, shout out to Yaya that was on here on the last episode.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, appreciate it.
Shout out Yaya. Take two out.
Listen, tap in for real. That's episode 13.
She made a point which I didn't agree with. It was the point of paying for features.
Okay.
I feel as though if someone asks to for you to pay for a feature, it's either for you to invest in the artist, because you know it's even if they're from the same place, it's still not gonna measure out. You're never really on the same plane.
Level.
Everybody really is never at the same level. So it's either you can help me or I can help you. You wouldn't be featuring me if we couldn't help each other.
Right.
So that's one statement. And two, it's insurance. So for example, to go back into the long run situation, the long run topic, I'm putting in insurance just in case that artist discontinues. That artist just be like, you know what, fuck rap, fuck everything, fuck the industry. You know, at least I got paid for that feature. But I could have did that feature out of the love, and now you fucking me over. Because you ain't even really promoting the song. You ain't doing what you need to do on that. So it's insurance. So I just wanted to touch on that.
That's a different perspective because I didn't look at it. Yeah. Because when she said it, I was like, we done had a bunch of artists on, and we done had this conversation. I always think about it too, because like we had a conversation earlier before getting another. This is like a artist that's a little bigger,
right?
And I say this right when we have people on, I feel like how she's saying it's like, yo, if you fuck with what we doing,
you gonna fuck
we
with
doing it out of love,
right?
And we like.
That's to an extent.
To an extent.
Yeah.
It does make sense. Because I was like, yo, why the fuck why would we put money in to pay this person to be on? Now, mind you.
It's going to make us bigger, though.
I can understand that. But at the same time. You think we do it as
an independent thing, right?
You look at how she came up with what she was saying. It was just like, all right.
It makes sense.
It makes sense. It's like, well, what he's saying is too. Both of us, regardless, we at different levels,
That's
and we
what
know.
I was saying.
But the only reason why my biggest thing is more on agreement on what she's saying, just for artists, is like,
if I'm better than you, why not?
That's talking shit. But she's supposed to do that. That's her talking shit.
Because if I'm better than you, why am I paying to get on your shit?
Everybody's gonna think that.
But not really.
Yes, the fuck they is. Are you crazy? No. So I'm
pretty sure it's a lot of songs Chief Keef or whoever y'all want to Meek Mills, whoever. I know songs he got on. It's probably some songs that he got on that.
But wait, I was about to say, my thing is this. I'll just give you this real quick, right?
Right.
If some other people that's doing a podcast, they just started up, and like say we hit our 100. Right. Shout out to everybody that's showing love, everybody that's subscribed.
Yes.
Blessings, that's love. We appreciate all that.
Yes.
But another podcast that we know, and this person could be doing it by themselves, it could be two people, and they come along and they say, yo, we should just all sit down and have a conversation. But we show up on their page, we see their page, and they got 11 subscribers. How can
we go from that 11 subscribers?
No, we in our head, because I don't know if it's just
I
me.
get what you're saying.
We gonna say
for that, right?
We gonna say how we gonna grow. You would think how we gonna grow for that, but it'll also be like, well, clearly we gonna feel like we better.
Exactly.
Right or wrong.
Because we are.
But are we? Because they got their 11 subscribers, but they like our shit way better. Regardless of how many subscribers we got, we putting out content, and they could feel like their shit is better. No matter what. The numbers don't matter.
You're right.
It's internal.
But that's because that's a mental thing in their head. But look at it like this, though. Because at the end of the day, we consistently, maybe they're not consistent.
But you think it's too deep. No.
You're thinking because it's a real thing, though. Because if you think about it, if they're not consistent, it's the reason why they got that little subscribers. It's the reason why we hit 100. It's the reason why we hit certain things. It's not because we not doing it. It's because we is. It's because we moving.
I get what you're saying.
It's not because we stopping. We not never stopping. We always going.
That's a fact. But you're going too deep into it.
It's not like this. Listen. Real shit.
Okay, it is.
You can't do nothing. Listen, when you get a job, what you do? You keep going to get hired what you want. When you want to raise, what you do? You do a little bit extra more to get that raise, right?
Do you feel, when you at work, do you feel like you one of the best workers in that motherfucker?
Yes!
Okay, the next motherfucker that's doing the same shit you doing is thinking the same motherfucker shit.
Okay, but that's the problem, though. He just started. We been going.
That don't
matter. It don't to them, but to us it do, though. You got to think about it as to us.
A person that drop 100 albums,
right?
I could drop one album and have more substance.
We don't know what they're doing though, because they're not consistent. Like you said, and this is my quote, and I'm not gonna get into my quote because my quote is for the end of the show. But if you, I use it as competing, and I said this before on the end of episodes. I said, yo, they got 26 something, we got 25. We need to do more. And what I've been doing, I've been promoting. I've been doing this, and I've been going, and I've been going. But wait, because you said, oh, Because they might think they're better than us, but they're not doing to make sure that they're better than us. You can't do that.
Okay, that does not matter.
It does.
What someone feels, what they self is how they gonna feel regardless.
But how can you put it to yourself if you're not promoting yourself out there to go grow higher?
But bro, that don't matter.
It does.
We all done hooped. You think you better than me, don't you?
I always.
And I think I'm better than you.
And you gotta prove that, right or wrong.
Y'all have both.
So if you want that podcast to be better than us, you gotta prove that. You gotta put more promotion out.
Okay.
You have to do whatever you gotta do to
that
get
was just an analogy.
But I'm saying
that
though,
was just an
what you're
analogy.
saying is, I'm going off of what you're saying.
That's just an analogy.
Exactly. So for me, I think personally with this podcast, from what they got going or whatever you got going, you gotta put yourself out there to get yourself growing. If you're not growing, then how you gonna get yourself where you wanna go?
So let's go back to the artist.
Okay.
Exactly.
Hold on. So you wouldn't do the podcast with them?
I would, and the reason why I put the podcast
But would you
together.
make them pay?
Not saying say it again.
Would you make them pay?
No.
Why? That's just
Wait,
us. Me personally, I want to
and that's
make
just
them
because where I'm at right now. The stage I'm at right now, I'm growing. I'm growing. If I'm
But you're
fans,
always growing. You're
You're
always
right.
growing.
You're never too big.
Basically, if you're joint, you're gonna still be in the same mindset because you're growing, right?
But if you look at it like this, but when I get to a certain
Wait. Pause. No.
Exactly.
Wait, that's a pause though.
Because I work for this.
Some
though.
people do shit. Some people do shit just off the love.
Exactly.
I don't think Drake hopped on the shit with what was the Block Boy, the shit
Dirt, too.
Or when he
Dirt.
did the shit with the Beagles, when he did the Versace shit.
You think he really fuck with Sexy Red though?
Not really. Not
No. And it's,
I seen her.
I think he giving her popularity, but I don't think he fuck with her as much as he say he is.
But he fuck with her. He don't have to deal with.
He
that.
don't have.
Don't.
I think he
But
fuck with
that's
what
the
she
thing.
doing.
He giving her fame.
He fuck with what she doing.
And that's love, though. That's love. Even if
So that's
not,
all I was saying. You not understand. That's all I was saying. My thing is this. Me personally, like I agree. He's saying like he didn't agree with it. I'm saying I do. I feel like, yo, why the fuck? She's saying like it's gonna balance out. I kind of looked at it.
And I get what you
why
said.
the fuck would I pay you?
Right.
And it's different.
But then again, like
if you reach out though.
But he also right. It is certain levels because if you higher than me, I do gotta pay that amount for you to go. You know what I'm saying? I get what you're saying. I want to reach where you at, right?
Wait,
I want to reach where you at.
It's not that you're paying them. Like that word just always turns artists away from each other. Like paying each other, you're investing.
Yes.
In that artist.
Right.
You're literally investing in that artist. You don't want to just collab with somebody off of one song. You just pull them up on YouTube and you're right. Collab.
And that's true though. That's mad true.
And you paying for their style.
Everything.
You paying for that person particularly.
To branch off of that, you're low key paying to bite a little bit.
You're right.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's you ever notice how a rapper will get on a song or an artist will get on another artist's song and it'll be like, I wish they would have went on more of their style instead of trying to fit towards the narrative of the artist that they featured on.
For sure.
Yeah,
that's because you're paying to bite a little bit.
You're right.
Why don't you ever hear? Or for example, Block Boy. I'm pretty sure he bit a bunch of Drake's cadences and flows off of just being able to feature on 2 songs.
Low key. That shoot song.
Yo, listen.
Yo, for real, that shoot song sucks. Be honest though. That shit's ass.
You know why?
But
It's because no one's gonna listen to that
the
today.
dance what made it good though. That shoot. For real, yo.
Nobody's gonna listen
now
to that
we listen
today.
to it for today. That shit ass, bro.
Bro, if you hit shuffle and that motherfucker skip.
Yeah, exactly. He got a point of that though, cause that shit ass.
But the kids love that shit though.
Because
it was now listen.
That
Hold on.
brings up my
That's what brings up the next part.
Right, it's different generations, bro. It's different generations. Like I grew off of Pretty Ricky. I grew off of like fucking R. Kelly. Even though
Pleasure P,
fucking
Little Corey,
like,
I
fuck with my favorite rapper.
Hold on,
Wait, my favorite rappers, because I got a few.
Davies.
That's one of them. But my top
He keeps saying it every episode.
Jadakiss.
You know who you fucking with.
Fucking
old head.
Like those are type of niggas. It's different. Like you feel me? Everybody different. It's just everybody grew up differently. So kids will probably hear that shoot and go get the shoot.
It's true.
You feel me?
He's
Like,
right though. Yeah.
Like-
That's what they do.
That's a fact.
Listen,
that's
they don't
all.
know about nothing about that Superman. Like, whoa,
Pause right there. I don't even know
They don't know
about
nothing
there.
about that shit.
He
They
brought
don't-
up that shoe, which. Okay, yeah, he brought up the shoe.
But that's correct though.
No, I think he brought up the shoot.
No,
But then
he
I
brought up
just- I
the
just wanna-
because he said black boy. You know what I'm saying? When you bring up the shoe though, you gotta think about Soulja Boy. You gotta think about
saying, if Black Boy-
that get silly. You gotta get about all
The
the other
VIC,
shit.
that
Exactly.
was
It's
that
a lot
shit.
of shit you can think about, but you know what I'm saying.
They
but
still play that.
they don't know. But young
On the
kids
cruises,
don't. Young
too.
kids don't know nothing about that shit. Young kids don't.
On the cruises, Get Silly is the Get Silly
said
and
that
Preach
damn
by
thing.
fucking Young Dolph is the biggest song.
Swag.
But niggas don't know that. But that's
Yes,
it.
swag.
Because we
Swag.
know about that.
That-
We know about
everybody
that.
still listens to that song.
That's
especially
generational
today.
right
But,
there.
I
they
don't
don't,
fuck
but
with
they don't
nobody.
know
That's a
nothing
college
about
anthem.
that. That's something we know as a 90s group. You know what I'm saying? When you get to
Nah,
the-
we don't really know about it. We know about it, but we don't really know about it when it was really in that time when that shit really got how it was.
But when it came out and got popping, we was in there.
Nah, it been out popping. We just
Clearly
was
wasn't
there
that
when it
big
was still
popping when
playing,
it-
and we caught on to the wave as well. Being honest,
That's a fact. Because boys ain't really had a like, oh shit, let me go listen to Block Boy. Like, not being, you feel
But
me?
that's
like,
real shit, though.
Like not saying like in a bad way, but
to
No,
this day-
because Black
but
Boy
that's 'cause of Drake,
knows.
though.
See, as an artist, you know.
yeah.
You know when your song is not getting played 3 a.m. late night, riding home with your shorty. Your songs are you're not getting
You
played.
know that.
That's
You know
not the type of music you make. Stop thinking you're in the lane with Brent Faiyaz and them. Type that. Don't just say play my music anytime type shit. But I wanted to go back. That's exactly why. Soulja Boy is one of my biggest inspirations. It was everybody's biggest inspiration
know
as
it.
far
And
as
it
rappers.
should be though. And
But
it should
Black
be.
Boy was supposed to take Soulja Boy's route. He wanted to make more of gang-ish music when he should have just ran on the dancing tip because he had the youth. He had the youth in the palm of his hands.
but I've had this conversation with people too, and I always this is what I usually like to ask artists. I know we going all over, we all over the place right now, but
But
because
it's still in the same sequence.
yeah,
though.
we still in the same area. We still in the same area. Music is maybe when I was about to say Jock Boy, when Block Boy did that shit, that wasn't even
His
all the
mindset.
way what he wanted to do as an artist,
Exactly.
and that's
Yes.
what boomed him. So
Yes.
like I understand like you as another artist, you saying like, nah, bro, you should have went with that wave, but like
As the consumer,
as a consumer, but. That's probably just not
Not
the
his
lane.
wave.
That's not his wave.
Which I can
that shit
always-
just popped, and he like, damn. But I really don't want to do that shit.
right? Which I'm pretty sure. Look at Soulja Boy now. He's Big Draco.
Uh-huh.
So that just goes to show he didn't really want to do that dancing shit the whole time. That was
But
his
that
wave.
shit
ran with it.
worked.
He ran with it because that the pay one,
Uh-huh.
and it's the influence. Into I don't want to cut you off. Remember that thought, but I want to go into fame. Right? I want to go into the topic of. I do not like when people say "fuck the fame."
Thank you. Oh my God.
Okay, you're almost saying "fuck your influence." Because
Yeah,
that's all fame is.
Yeah,
It's
that's
influence.
I was about to say
Anybody that's famous, you're gonna have people looking up to you that want to be or want to dress or want to rap or
want
do
something
like
part
you.
of your thing.
emulate
Take
something
your
that you're
lingo,
doing. Yeah.
something.
So
They
you
want to
help
do
them
something
to-
like you.
Exactly, and that's basically like putting, you know what I'm saying, helping people out with growing with their business.
So if I say "fuck the fame," that's fuck my fans.
Exactly.
Like, I know it's a lot of artists that still gonna hear this and still be like, "Fuck the fame." I don't need all
It's
this
true.
extra. But it's like, you just don't know how to lead a pack.
Yeah, listen. and that's
You just
facts.
don't know how to lead.
But then also, I ain't gonna lie, like maybe sometimes those artists say that because obviously they
They
get
burnt out.
They just
burnt out.
They're tired of
So
it.
say
Not
you're
even-
burnt out. Don't say I hate being
Ignore it.
famous.
Ignore
Say yo,
it.
I'm burnt out. You know what? Stop showing me all the love that I, you know what I mean, I once deserved.
Nah, you can't. You say that, you lose the M's. The
That's-
money.
But me
The money of the
personally,
tier.
So why are you saying one thing but you trying to get the money on the back?
Yeah, because they be saying that. They be like, "Fuck the fame."
But
like,
meantime, you posted every day.
I just,
and I thought it was fuck the fame.
I just want the money. Like that's not possible.
Exactly.
You can't get the money without the fame.
It's more of a bluff that people that a lot of famous people like to do. Stop saying fuck your fans. It's not a good look.
It's
just
not.
not a good look because your fans are right here.
That's
Exactly.
a good look. That's
Type
like,
shit.
And
That's
it's crazy because
great-
if you
great
really
thing.
sit down, your fans gonna be the ones that's gonna listen to you when you sit down. It's not gonna listen to you. Your music it's gonna mean something to them.
Mm-hmm.
But when you really sit down and actually talk to them, that's where your fans is. So that's why when I say is when we message people and shit like that.
Shout out Rod Wave.
Shout out our wave, like you said. Listen to that shit. That shit is fire. But anyways, when I say like literally sit down with your fans or sit down and when we actually listen to who we invite on to, we actually listen to and we actually see what you got going and shit like that. It's not we're not just doing it just because we fuck with you. It's more just because we fuck with you. It's because out of love and shit like that. We want to grow just like we want y'all to grow. You know what I'm saying it's not just a independent thing. This is a group thing. We want. It's a love thing. This is how it is.
It goes both ways in the aspect of I haven't really done any podcast or interview type content yet. So I'm like, you know what, that'll be a great opportunity. It's my first.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
That
shout
makes
out.
sense.
That's my
Podcast.
first
That
shit
shit makes
type
it
shit.
better, though.
I'm gonna put a lot of people on to this shit. Like, I'm gonna promote this
And that's
shit.
what we
So-
want.
Exactly.
Because it helps you.
Wait.
It helps us.
Well, we could go back to the pay thing now. So now we can go back to the pay thing.
Wow, he ain't getting paid. No,
I'm not getting it, but it was more I knew
yeah.
y'all didn't have a model on yet. I automatically took that as
why not?
boom.
You
already
That's
watched?
That's an opportunity right
Why
there.
not?
First one.
Exactly.
Fact.
That's basically like y'all paid for it, being that I'm the first one. It's all up. You're paying for the. You're investing into the opportunity.
And I like when
I
you
keep
saying
saying
investing.
that.
It
like,
does. That makes
you're
sense. too.
investing into the opportunity. Just me being here is me paying because I'm coming.
And,
Like,
and especially what he's saying, he's like, yo, because even like he fucking pop. It's like, and he's saying, I don't even do shit like this. He was here to do this.
Exactly.
He was here to do
He
this.
not gonna do it for anybody
and what I
else
say,
like
I'm a
that.
It's gonna-
exactly.
He's not gonna do that for anybody else. Because he feel comfortable in how we vibing with him, he gonna do this for us. And that's what I said about the new Crumber. You know what I'm saying? You're saying he wasn't here before, but now y'all see him Sarky the Dog. This is somebody. He not a person. He not a person that go out and talk to people. He's not a person that he not gonna do that for
I'll
everybody.
probably- niggas
But this is
don't
something
know
that
who
can
I
take him out
am.
his comfort and make him do
fact.
something that's actually something that fit him. And that's what we mean by like we don't care how much type of fame you got.
Right.
For real.
For sure.
You
Yeah.
give us a conversation,
That's
you
my
give us a
biggest
real
thing,
shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we said, we the real shit podcast.
That's all we hear is to speak some real shit.
Exactly. So we're here to have fun, have a good conversation, and brand ourselves. We're not only just here to build ourselves up. We here to
It's
build
the
y'all
same
too.
for the
You got a
artists.
good career.
Whoever yeah.
You got a good career. Why not? Keep going. We want to keep going and focus on ourselves. We hope y'all focus on yourselves too.
I want y'all to really just be wary about who you bringing on the cast because they on the cast, they talking about media, they doing all this in front of the camera, and as
that's
soon as they
true.
get off the camera, the niggas is just
And don't care.
doing whatever. They're
And
not
it's
even
crazy
really on the craft.
Because we
like,
had that already.
and
We
just doing whatever.
And we experienced that already, and we seen that. We know who it is. We're not gonna say
that's
no
a fact.
names,
And
but we still who's showing us the love. We still who is posting our shit. We still who's sharing. We still who liking. We still who posting us constantly every day.
Right.
And that's real shit, yo. Because if I really think about it, as many guests we had on, what, like 5, maybe 6,
Bro, it's-
4.
We done had all.
We had enough.
had some people.
We still got some unreleased. We don't know what he's gonna do yet.
Right.
But it's just a simple fact of if you want to get yourself out there, you gotta help.
We
What
gotta
you
put
got.
in that same work.
Exactly. We can't do
Exactly.
everything for you as much as we want to.
That's why
you
you
got an audience that we don't know, and we got an audience that you don't know.
And that's a part of the investment.
And yo,
when it
thank
comes
you.
down
You
to
And
that.
people
see
gotta
like
love
the
each
dude,
other.
you see
Yo,
it?
you can't work with each other. We never gonna go big.
That's why I understand why he went so. Because I just used an analogy, but bro was just on some like, nah, you not hearing what the fuck I'm saying because we doing this shit. So you gotta put this work in the same way, and that's real shit.
And
And
that's-
I was just using an analogy, and he ran with that.
Yeah, because it's serious, though. I ain't gonna-
Nigga, if you don't put this fucking work
Every
in,
day, yo,
you not
every
gonna
day.
win. That's real
Every
shit.
fucking
You don't put the
day.
work in, you're not gonna win. That's real
Exactly.
shit.
And you know-
and it's every day. I'm constantly posting. I'm posting shit. I'm posting, and I swear I might hear the shittiest shit on Facebook. I'm like, no, this shit is ass, but it might hit like 23 or 30 fucking likes, and I'm sitting here like, how? Not no hater shit. Not no hater shit. Not to be mean or anything like. But I'm looking like,
You feel like the content was there. How the fuck I'm not getting the love?
My point.
We can go
Why
into
am I
that.
not? What is he doing better than what I'm doing? What you can't listen to? What is he saying that you can't listen to on my podcast that we not connecting? You may not like this episode, but that next episode you might like.
Right.
You might not like episode 12, but 13 you might like. 14 you might like. 15 you might not like, but 16 you might like. Every episode you're not gonna like, but show the love. Where's the why can't you show love?
Let me show you what a lot of people is gonna do, and I feel like we're all guilty of this. Say we just scroll and we come by a podcast or something. We watched a podcast or we watched it, whatever. We watched a podcast or we view in the channel or whatever. You might be like, some of them videos look interesting, or that video that I watched was interesting.
Right.
I'm not gonna like, I'm not subscribed, I'm not doing none of that.
People do
I'm just
that.
gonna go on about my day. But one day I might pop in my head like, I wanna hear some real shit. I ain't subscribed, I ain't none of that. I wanna hear some real shit today though. Who I'm thinking about? Thinking about the Real Shit Podcast. I'm pulling that shit right up.
And that's facts.
That's a nice
It's that second time, that third time, that month down where they had an epiphany like,
Right.
damn, what's the name of them? Let me see if they still dropping. Let me see if they still on it. And that's, people want to see the consistency.
Oh, we've been doing it.
It's not about like trust me.
Because we appreciate that because a lot of people don't notice that. We've been consistent forever. Since day one. People may not notice. It's
not gonna stop.
It's not. We got so many episodes
what is
people
it,
don't even
17?
understand. We got so many episodes that people don't
This
understand.
17, right?
Jesus Christ.
This is 18, brother.
God damn.
Exactly. Maybe it might be 17.
might
I gotta
be
check.
17.
I might have to check. It might be 17. Nah. You might be. You're low.
You low. You gotta be low.
You're low.
Ryan's got the.
Yo, he got 14. He got 14, 15, 16. We got
motherfucker.
We got some.
Let me look. I made sure I marked his. We are on 18 for sure.
For sure.
18. But prescribe the step effect, like what you're saying though, is people don't understand is we not here just for ourselves. We're here for everybody. This is a love podcast. We're not just loving ourselves. Yes, we want us to grow. We want to be wealthy. We want to do what we gotta do. We're not gonna bring you on just for some bullshit. We gonna bring you on because if you got some shit to say, we gonna restrict it. Me personally, I didn't know who you was from a can of paint, but as soon as I looked at your your Instagram, your music, I can tell who the hell you. I won't be able to pitch you out like as a picture, but I can see who you are as an image.
You knew the direction.
Exactly.
Yeah. You knew the direction. That's really all that matters, because we're investing in the future. So you're looking at me like, yo, dude, Jai been on his shit for a minute. He posted album last year or 2 years ago. He ain't posted nothing since. Damn, type shit. But I'm still posting on Instagram.
Exactly.
So it's like he ain't go nowhere with the music coming. It's all it's coming.
Exactly.
When somebody is consistent, it don't matter how long their break is. Your enemy is gonna know he's coming. He coming. And that's all that matters.
Off your enemies gonna come. Niggas gonna hate, bro. At the end of the day, niggas gonna hate, niggas gonna envy, and that's why a lot of people probably won't share, probably won't be like, oh,
That's
I don't
facts,
fuck
though.
with bro. Sure. So I ain't about to deal with this shit. You feel me? Niggas envy, but I experience
that's another thing that top.
Yeah, I was about to say I'll go off of what
niggas going
with
hate.
two bros. Fuck it, it's dropping. We
had
had two bros on.
You know it.
Yo, but he said that shit. He said that shit on the last time that we filmed. He was like, yo, because like I know him from hooping. First it was off of hooping.
Right.
Then we start going to his parties and shit. He had crazy party promotion. Now he an artist, and he said it last time. He like, yo, damn. Some people could be in the same position I'm in. They was like, damn, this nigga nice at hooping because he was getting buckets. He was nice getting buckets. Then this nigga a party promoter. He bringing the town out to his parties. Now this nigga dropping music. At that point, some people will really start thinking like, nah, I've been fucking with you playing basketball. I've been paying money to get into your parties. I'm weighing too. Now I gotta listen to your music.
You want me to show love to everything the same way.
People start
come on now.
going into what you saying like motherfuckers that hate. That might be some real shit. Motherfuckers that just hate.
And honestly,
just off of
I feel
shit
like that's
that.
the biggest problem with Buffalo. Like we show too much hate. We don't show too much love. Like he said, he balling. know what I'm saying? You balling. You can't deny that. If you killing the game, you killing the game. Yeah. If you got some shit out, you got some shit out. Mm-hmm. If you got the party, you got the move. If you ain't got the move, then you ain't got the move. You can't be mad at it. You can't be because it's your promotion. If you're not putting yourself out there,
put yourself out there enough,
you're not trying as hard as you want to be. Yeah. So again, like I said, with us put ourselves out there, what we want to do, that's there for us. We want to get that fame. We want to get that promotion. We want to get that YouTube.
That notoriety.
Exactly. Everything come with a price or a little bit of cost. We're going to get there, though.
If I was to guarantee this podcast 10 million followers, right? Mm-hmm. Would you rather want that 10 million followers when you wake up tomorrow, or would you want that 10 million followers in 2027?
2027.
And why is that?
Organic.
Longevity.
Exactly. Yeah. I want the growth. I don't want the shit.
Why not the overnight fame?
Because you said how many followers was it again? My fault, so I can say the shit the right way.
I said 10 million.
10 million.
It's
because 2027. Because why the fuck? If I get 10 million tomorrow, who knows? I might be stagnant at 10 million. Right. But at 10 million at 2027, that means that shit just was going up from 2024.
Not even just that though. Like you said, if I get it tomorrow, who really watching? Who really cares what I'm saying? If I get that shit in some time going, like we is now growing, we understand people watching. If we see,
really fuck with it.
And we want to build over time.
Exactly.
That's how I look at it. I'd rather build over time.
I like comments. I don't give a fuck if you watch the shit. Comment. Yeah. Tell me what you think about it. If you say it's trash, it's trash. But maybe that's just that episode you think it's trash. The next week episode might be nice to you.
And just because you commented, that's revenue.
Exactly.
Trash or not, you
can
leave whatever comments you
want. But that help us because we know what we want to do. Right. That's a competitive thing, though.
A huge thing that I had to really learn being that y'all boys is sort of kind of in a group. Uh-huh. Put more focus, right? Not I won't say more focus, but just the same amount of focus into your individuality, right?
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
And because the simple fact of if he's building himself up and you're building yourself up and y'all come together, that's gonna be 100 on 100. That's 200.
Right. We want 400.
But if y'all both giving each other 50-50, that's only a ball.
Right.
You're gonna have people out there that's giving more than a ball. Like they're giving more than a ball work. Mm-hmm. Everybody say give it 100. 100 been over 100 years ago. Mm-hmm. Let's give it 200 now. Because you got to think, so people are blowing up every day. I know y'all see little kids blowing up every day. Like, yo, little ass nigga. Like, yo, what?
Off of TikTok, though.
Off of TikTok. But
it's crazy because
100 is just average at this nowadays. That's a fact.
And that's why I keep preaching to my boy over here. I know he probably not might want to shine light, whatever. Make yourself a motherfucking Instagram, and it's not because
we don't have to talk about it.
We don't, but it's not. But it's real important though.
There's no questions on that.
It's
shit,
not
you
because
have to make an Instagram.
Exactly. It's not because of what we have to have going, what we got going on. It's because it's just your personal reason. You don't know who gonna want to hit you up personally just to talk to you.
For example, somebody might not know about the podcast as a whole.
I didn't know that. That's the truth.
Period. Just like I ain't know about the podcast at all.
Is what I'm saying.
I ain't know about the podcast at all. He hit me. I don't know none of y'all.
Exactly.
Boom, right there.
First time in, bro.
Type shit. So that just goes to show. You never know who's watching.
Exactly.
Yo, we say that so much.
Like, you never know who's watching. Like, so just stay on it. Even if you blow tomorrow, you want to have that mindset of, I had enough to talk about. I got more to talk about for the next 10 years. So if you was to get 10 million subscribers in 10 years, which a lot of pages have went that route, you got that knowledge. But if you blow tomorrow, you still got that knowledge. You still gonna drop the same episodes you was gonna drop. You're not going, I got 10 million, I gotta drop a 10 million special. No, you're gonna still go with the same shit you was going with because that's what people want to see. Because that's all. When the fame come, all they want to see is you gonna fold or not.
Right.
Because all they want to be what all of us want to be a part when it comes to a famous person, a community.
Talk shit about them.
That's still a community though.
Right.
That's
how
got
you
literally
get your
whole
fame.
Twitter accounts and communities that just slander artists.
Right.
Everything is community. So that's what it's all about. You want people to
it's
just
crazy because that's true though.
Yeah.
Yo, we reached the end.
Yeah, we've been talking for a minute.
That's how you get it. If you don't talk,
We ain't even
you
get into
know.
the trending topics.
But that's how it happened. Unless you get into a good
That's
conversation.
Part 2.
Man, okay, man. Hopefully I get to come back in for a part
This will be
two,
the
man.
third part. We got two. Yeah, we got 2 other people that we got.
We just started heating up.
Yeah,
So,
'cause
man.
listen,
That's what
eventually
it's
we're gonna
like.
start getting to our podcast being longer and shit like
Yeah.
that. Like I said, we growing. This is from the beginning right now. We
still in the beginning.
We still in the beginning.
No, for
we
sure.
still moving. That's why we keep getting to it and we keep saying how we keep preaching how we want to move up and how to get higher to what we want
Where
to
we
do.
know we want to be.
Where we want to be is everybody mindset. Yeah, we might got a little thing going on the side. He worked, I worked, he worked.
We all
he
work.
worked. We all exactly. But this podcast has never left our mind.
We trying to get to that point where it's like
Never left our
cut
mind.
that shit off, and this would be
Every Wednesday, I have something to do. Swear to God, I
love
got
that.
something to do every Wednesday. I don't give a fuck what. I told work, I'm like, yo, listen, I can't work Wednesdays because I gotta go to work. You feel me? Like I got other
Because
shit
this
to
is
do.
work right here, though.
Like,
and eventually it's going to be more of another day. Eventually it's going to be our life to where we don't have to get on a bus. Don't have to wipe ass. Don't have to bandage or whatever you got to do. Don't have to
So
take
much
care
extra
of
shit.
bad kids or whatever you're doing or coaching coaches or coaching players. It's to that point to where we won't have to do that no more. And I'm ready to get to that.
Oh, yo, take me into the quotes, man.
Think his ass whooped.
auntie, the boss. That shit is big. Hey, yo, quote us out, man.
We gotta get to these quotes.
Yeah, like quote us out.
It's real shit because y'all niggas don't understand.
Before they close it up, man.
No, we not. No, hold on. We ain't
Oh,
close
we
it.
not done?
Yeah, we still. We gonna do quotes, and then
Oh,
you can say
cool.
whatever you want to
Oh,
say.
okay,
Yeah, we got
cool,
you.
cool.
We got you. I forgot to tell you at the end of every episode, we do a quote. It could be motivational. That shit could be anything. A quote is a quote. You know what I'm saying?
I got a quote.
It'd be like that.
Oh, you want
From
to
your
start us
side?
off?
You wanna start off?
us off?
Man, I got a
Starting us off.
Cliche. You got a quote?
different.
It could be cliche. Yo, it's
super
fine.
call it what you want.
We've been doing this for so long. You might say some shit.
A
we
lot
already
of
said.
people still don't understand this. You are who you hang around. You are
We said
a
this.
product of your environment.
Facts.
Period. If
Super
your
facts.
man's is coming over your house every day saying let's smoke,
That's what
y'all
you're
gonna be
smoking.
smoking.
Facts.
If man's come over your house every day and say let's cook up concepts and let's style some fits,
That's what,
that's what y'all gonna be doing.
Facts.
Alright.
So man, you are who you hang around. That's my quote of the day.
That's the real shit, though.
That's like that taps into yo. Once you become the smartest motherfucker in your group, you gotta start hanging out with motherfuckers
niggas
that's
that's
smarter
smarter
than you.
Yeah,
Facts.
that's a
We done
fact.
talked about that. Real
Hopefully your friends catch on and realize it's time to level up, bro. We're leveling up, and don't let your ego get in front of the talent that you and your boys could have. Like if your boy is a crazy artist, man, figure out how you could do behind the scenes for bro. If you're not the best at writing, man, write a verse for him. If you know you got the image, if you know what I mean, you gotta just
Sometimes ego's getting in the way of that.
That is
all
a
that,
fact.
bro. That,
We ain't gonna get into
all
all
the
that,
time,
but we
bro.
calling it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
what it be.
Eagles definitely getting away. Episode 2, we're going to get into
That was
that
my
for
quote
sure.
for sure.
Like we said, so
Who next?
I'm gonna stand on that.
Do
one.
that.
they should give Meech a holiday.
Man, y'all niggas go, bro.
Nah, that shit was so crazy.
I'm
Go.
taking us out today.
Oh,
I'm taking us out today.
all right, my fault.
Cause
gang.
my shit, I got some real
gonna
shit we
be
gonna get
you,
on to. I'm gonna take us out.
I'm smacked.
Y'all know my shit about to be music.
I ain't got nothing off my dome right
Come
now.
on, man. Let's get it on.
Y'all know
Y'all
my
got-
shit about to be some music.
Yo,
You go? Go.
now you.
No, go ahead,
You was
gangster.
about to say. You was just about to say something. I swear. to you.
It's really some dookie shit, but it's alright.
Okay, go, cause I don't want
Listen,
this shit coming
so-
after me.
It's gonna piss you off.
So listen, man. I look at shit, man. A puddle is a puddle. That's what I'm gonna just say. A puddle is a puddle. Like, so like when I say a puddle is a puddle, I mean.
It means splash.
Bro, what the fuck?
I told y'all it's just off the bathroom.
What the fuck does that mean?
Puddle is a puddle.
Okay, hold on.
I'm sorry. I swear to God.
Which type of puddle?
What?
Which type of puddle is you talking about? Cause you're talking about some crazy shit,
nigga.
or you talking about?
That nigga asked us what puddle is we talking about? Yo, what? You said a puddle is a puddle. A puddle's a puddle, right?
Nigga, what the fuck is going on with the puddle? Okay, what was you about to say?
See, I forgot. Now I'm saucy.
And if it's
That nigga is in a puddle of aunties. He's done. We don't want to talk to him.
That's your quote.
A puddle is a puddle.
No, listen though.
You get wet.
No. Because I mean, you get. So you say if you step in a puddle, you got on socks, right? Like, you got on socks. You gonna be mad as hell that you just stepped in that fucking puddle of water. Like, nigga, I wear flip flops to work. You feel me? So I fucking just stepped in a puddle the fuck other day. I was mad as hell, bro. Bro, I was mad as fuck, bro. I ain't gonna say wearing flip flops. I was mad as hell. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, I thought that shit was going.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. The liquor beat this shit.
Yo, this shit is whooping. Gary was ready to fight me today.
Yes, man. Them two, I don't know what's wrong with
I really
y'all.
used an example. That nigga Gary said, nah, nigga. Nah, my fault. Let's go ahead. Go. You ready?
The couch whooping y'all ass.
Go ahead.
That couch over
You got your quote?
Yeah, I got my quote.
You suck ass niggas know I wasn't.
Yo,
A puddle is
A puddle is a
a
puddle.
puddle is a puddle.
Y'all niggas is out of pocket.
And I ain't gonna step in that motherfucker.
Then he said, you step in a puddle with socks. Why you? I'm not even wrong. Why you got
I
socks?
wear flip flops.
Bro, I'm at work. I wear flip flops.
All right, my fault.
Like, you feel me? I drive a big ass bus all day, nigga. I come in sweatpants, flip flops, and a hoodie. I don't give a fuck. I'm comfortable and I'm
supposed
working.
to, bro.
I'm getting my bag. I don't give a fuck.
I'm about to go. You get your bag.
Flip flops crazy.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
In the puddle.
I ain't gonna listen.
All right, go ahead.
G.
My nigga had to walk on set. Come on.
Yo,
That nigga just threw up.
Nah, I had to piss. I ain't gonna lie. I couldn't hold that shit because that shit was crazy.
Throw up his foot.
The nigga said a puddle is a puddle.
All right, come on.
all right, damn.
All right, go ahead.
I want to go home.
Go ahead.
All right,
I ain't got my home.
notice I was observing, you know what I'm saying? Observing the whole episode, kind of, sort of, you know, I ain't really, you know.
Nah, I seen you probably your shit.
I chimed in on stuff sometimes, but my quote is, you know, sometimes you gotta listen. Stop talking, listen. Ask to listen is to gain knowledge. And now, you know, turn that into experience. And no matter what age, you know, sometimes you just gotta listen. Even on the talking show, you gotta listen.
Yeah, that's true.
I respect that. I respect that for sure.
I got some shit. Hey, shout out to my mama.
Mama love.
Yeah, she really told me some shit that I had to really sit back and think. And at my age, it's some shit that I should have knew off rip. Like, I knew, but I just wasn't really using my mind. She pretty much said, like, don't move off impulse. Like, why you don't make no decisions that you didn't even really think about before you made that decision. You just did it. Like, that shit's stupid. Like, you gotta, like he said, long term, you gotta think a long run. So, like, it's been times that I've made decisions where it's like, I was just thinking of, like, right now, let me hurry up and do this shit. And then I even think of the long term. So, shout out to my mom. It's just like, bro, don't move off impulse. Make sure you jot down, acknowledge the whole situation or whatever you about to do, and then realize what the full outcome could be.
Right.
Because you could just be thinking of right now and you got to think ahead. And that's
Because how can you make a map if you ain't discover everything?
facts.
Right.
You can't map, you know what I mean?
You
shit
gonna map
out if
up
you
this
ain't
little
just-
shit, it's so much more shit.
You got to get the knowledge first and
Facts.
laser in first before you tell other people, yo, come this way.
Real shit.
Low
Super
shit.
real shit.
Yeah.
That just reminded me of people that when they get that tax time, motherfuckers spend all that motherfucking tax money in the first couple days.
That's a little different though. But
I feel where you coming
long-term
from.
thinking,
Yeah.
bills and shit. You know?
No, they ain't, yeah.
All right,
So
take us out.
for me, the end of the quote, I kind of want to touch on, like you said, what you at the end of the quote is, competing is needed. Honestly, it is.
It is.
If I wasn't doing it, it make me work harder. So like I said before in the beginning of our episodes, remember how I was saying tap into when I sent you that podcast that had like 86 subscribers, right?
We like, nah.
They still at 86 subscribers. Look where we at. We at 100. That shit makes me go. That shit right there makes me work. Because listen, they still at 86 subscribers and they're not doing what we're doing. They're not being consistent. They're not posting clips. They're not putting their stuff on TikTok. They're not putting their stuff on Instagram. They're not moving how we trying to move and how we want it. We want it more. And that's how I feel. We want it more.
And that's why, okay. I see why you put so much passion into the conversation we was having. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, Auntie's whooping that.
Yeah, well,
Auntie's kicking in, but it ain't really kicking in because I really, literally, know in some certain interviews that we have, I just hold myself out because I don't want to.
You don't have to though.
I don't.
You ain't supposed to either.
This is our platform.
You're right.
Exactly
right. Exactly. You're right. But sometimes it's to a certain point where I hear like y'all got something moving and this sounds so good. I don't want to butt into it.
Nah,
I can respect that.
Don't do that though.
But you have to think about it. Bro, listen, when you look
wait.
Because if everybody got
we can talk about this shit on the next episode. It's the Real Shit Podcast. We gotta check the fuck out. Shout out to Vibe Side Studios. Shout out to the big ass ashtray. Shout out to fucking aunties.
And that's the new flavor, baby.
Shout out to 100 subscribers. Shout out to Kody for fucking coming through, showing love.
Yo, appreciate you, Kody, coming on this 100 subscribers. Listen, this to them it might not be a goal, but to us it's a big ass goal.
Big ass goal.
Like I said, we underground people. They don't know who we are.
It's 100 people out here in this world that literally sat down and said, "Let me subscribe."
And that's real shit.
Love. Super love. That's all.
Big love. This is episode 18, and that's us. Free Blake, free Diddy,
free Blizz.
Free Blizz.
That's Blake. My fault. I always call him Blizz though. That's my guy.
Listen, y'all boys. We gonna let bro take it out.
Oh,
my boy.
Give it to him. He came through and showed so much love.
You feel me? So we gonna take
us out for real,
man. Shout out to the family for having me come by, dog. It's your boy Kody XOXO, the Upstate Fashion Bully. Love only shown when earned. Thank y'all for having me.
That's it.
That's it. That was rough.
Get me out of here.
We done.
Another one.
That was good.
Appreciate
Oh my
you,
goodness, Jesus.
Yo, man, that's love.
We appreciate you. Not like this episode. I feel like this one.
I'm just over here like, damn.
Now, because it got more the same thing.
Bitches like they Skittles, I'm the engineer. I'm Mr. Cook the hit, I'm Lil Griddle.